Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can get 120 carry weight for your backpack. The tasks can be a little bit overwhelming, but I'm going to break it down as simple as possible for you. So yeah, let's just get started. So the first place you're going to want to go to is to the Pioneer Scouts camp. And you're going to want to talk to Scout Leader Jaggy here. He's going to trigger the Order of the Tadpole quest. Now you're going to have to earn tadpole badges. In order to earn the tadpole badges, you're going to need to demonstrate kindness, helpfulness, bravery, and growth. So the first one we're going to do is the bravery, and we're going to go over to the Dolly Sods. Once you're here, you're going to go up these stairs and talk to the scout leader that's up here, and it'll toggle one of the quests for, I think it's called Stings and Things. Could be wrong on that one. And once you've done that, you're going to have these circles pop up on your map. And you're going to have to go to each of those locations to find a bloatfly gland, a bloodbug proboscis, radroach meat, a stingwing barb, and a tick blood sac. You can guarantee that one of each of these bugs will be within these circles on the map. Loot each body to find each body part or meat. And then we'll just have to return back to the Scouts leader. I'm not sure if it's the same for everybody in all these locations. I would assume so, but this is just me quickly going to each of the locations. This one was for the radroach meat. VATS really helps in these locations. And the blood bug. And lastly, the bloatfly. And you might have to loot all the bodies to find the body part. Then you go back to Dolly Sods, talk to the Scouts leader again, and you have completed the bravery challenge. It is Stings and Things, just making sure. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is for kindness. We have to revive a downed player. So you could get a friend that you know that plays, but if you don't have any friends that play the game, you could go to just a public event, especially like Test Your Metal, and you're bound to find a downed player at that event, and you just use your stim pack once they've gone down and revive them. Thank you, Mr. Westtek, for helping me out with this one. For the next one, we're going to go to Kitty Corner Cabins, and we're going to help the Scouts leader over here, Pompey, I think his name was, and we're going to help him collect some waste. So once we've talked to him, on your map, it'll show you where you need to go to collect this toxic waste. You just pick up each one. They'll all be at the bottom of your compass of where they are. I believe it was like right next door to the Kitty Corner Cabins as well. And then we just return to the Kitty Corner Cabins, put the waste in the barrel, and we've completed that one. So we have done the helpfulness part of it. Next, we need to demonstrate the growth by earning 3 possum points in the main menu under challenges and then world. We have to choose 3 badges that we want to earn. The first one we're going to do is the athletics. And we have to pass the athletic knowledge exam back at Pioneer Scouts camp in this cabin, and go into the terminal and select the athletics. The questions are always different, so I'm just going to post a link for the answers in the description down below. But this is just an example of some of the questions that you'll get. But there's a site that we can go to for all the answers, so we're going to cheat on the exams. Just a little. It's 5 questions each exam. And there we go, we've completed it. Next, we have to make sure that our strength and agility is greater than or equal to 5. So if you don't have these past 5, just focus on leveling up your character at Westtek or public events until you're leveled up to the 5 on the agility and 5 on the strength. Next, we need to do 3 athletic courses. First one is going to be at Camp Venture. So we're going to head over there. Once you get here, you're going to veer kind of to the left over this bridge, and you'll find this sign, Pioneer Scouts Athletic Course, with the 2 yellow flags. And you're just going to press that button on that speaker and wait for the instructions. So when the timer begins, you're just gonna go through the course looking for the yellow flags. Don't touch the ground on some of these obstacles because you'll automatically fail. But once you get to this one's a little tricky. You gotta jump up here, then onto this one, up here, all the way up, down what would be a rope if you were to do the challenge, and then run across this bridge. That's the first one done. The next one we're going to go to is the New River Gorge Bridge East. You'll see the yellow flags on the left. And then we're just going to go all the way across the bridge. You might have to kill a couple of enemies along your way, but you're just going to follow each of the yellow flags all the way across. And don't look down, because this one is a bit scary if you're afraid of heights. You'll see what I mean in a second, because there's one spot where it's really, it's quite a drop if you were to fall. Right here. Not a big fan of that spot right there. And they give you quite a bit of time to complete these. I cleared that one within a minute left. Next one is at Sunny Top Ski Lanes. It's around the back of the building. Just look for the sign. And this one, you got to look out for some traps and explosives. This one was actually really, really fun. I like this one the most. Wait for the instructions and just run through all those flags again. You'll see the explosions going off. There's all kinds of stuff. Bear traps, and even flaming traps as well. And now you've completed the tadpole athletics. So the next one we're going to do is the entomologist. And first we got to do the exams. Like I said, the answers are going to be in the description below. So I'm just going to skip over the computer because the questions are always different every time you do the exam. So now we've completed the exam. That's 1 mark for us. So for this badge, we need to take pictures of insects. So we need to get ourselves a camera. So we need to find the tourist that has a broken camera on him. And I'm going to show you some of the places that we have to go to find him. So the first place I'm going to take you to is the Kelly Monument, right up here. And get all the way up to the top. And up here on this bench right here, he'll be there. If not, he'll be possibly at the Tyler County Fairgrounds, sorry. And you just run to the right. When you spawn in, all the way to the left, all the way down here until you get to the chairs on your right. And he would be on this chair specifically, right in front of the bear. If he's not there, the next place I'm going to take you to is the Wavy Willards. Now he'll be on or down beside one of the cars. He's not on this car that I show you first. I wasn't quite sure which car it was at first, but it's actually on that car right there. He'd be leaning up against the side of it. And he's not here again, so I'm going to take you to another spot. And that would be at the giant teapot. He'd be right here on this picnic table, right by the teapot. You gotta collect the broken ProSnap Deluxe camera. You're gonna have to craft the camera at a tinker's workbench. And once you actually craft the camera, you will see in your inventory that you have camera film, 20 of them. It automatically gives you some. So now that we have a camera, the first place we're going to go to take pictures is at Slocum Joe's. Now let's have a quick peek at what we need to take pictures of. So the first one we need to take a picture of is the bee swarm. So when you spawn into Slocum Joe's, you're going to turn to your right and go up the hill, which I just did a little bit. Keep going past the sign on your left that says Sutton. And then down in this ditch, you'll find an abandoned car, and it'll have bees' nests on it, plus some bee swarms. We're going to equip our camera, which will be under weapons, and take a picture. Make sure it toggles on the right-hand side. If not, you'll have to take it again. The next place we're going to go to is Aaron Holt Homestead. And here you'll find blood bugs and bloat flies. So make sure you take a picture of both of them. And you can actually kill them first and then take a picture of them. It still counts. Next place we're going to go to is the White Springs Golf Club, but we're going to run around the back. I sped up the video just a bit. And we're going to go all the way up to this hill. I'm going to show you a quick way to get into the deep, which means you won't have to go through all that deep water. There's a latch at the top of the hill. In here, you'll find cave crickets if you follow it all the way around. Bring out that camera and snap a picture. Make sure it toggles. Yep, there we go. We got it. Next place we're going to go to is the Freddy's Fears House of Scares. And you might have to kill some ghouls first. And possibly a Wendigo. But once you've done that, you're going to head northeast until you drop off of a cliff, as you'll see in just a second. And that will be where the honeybee's domain is. And you'll have to get a picture of them. You can get a picture of them dead or alive. I tried to get a picture of them alive. It was a little bit of risky. So, yeah, it's up to you if you want to kill them dead or alive. Or if you want to take a picture of them dead or alive. This one was probably the trickiest one. I don't know why I decided to go after him while he was alive for a picture. Bust out that camera real quick, get a picture, and then kill him. Next one we're going to go to is the Thunder Mountain substation down near Watoga. And in here you'll find a deathclaw with some ants usually, sometimes bloatflies, so you might have to jump lobbies, but once you've killed the deathclaw, preferably get a picture of those ants. The next place we're going to go to is the Flatwoods. And in this church over here, you'll find a radroach, and we're going to get a picture of him. And this radroach is always here for pictures, so that'll work out. The next place we're going to go to is Smith Farm. There's some rad scorpions here. You can either kill them and take a picture, or take the picture and kill them afterwards. And that's where Smith's farm is, right there. Now, in between this snake here on the map and this road sign, if you walk in that general direction, you'll find this white building over here on White Springs property, and it'll have 3 sting wings around it. You can just take a picture of it at a distance here. And run away. The next location I'm going to take you to is Big B's Rest Stop, but we're going to make our way over to my personal marker over here on the left. So if you just generally run in that general direction, over top of that track, over this road, over around here, you'll get into this caged trailer where it'll have ticks for you to take a picture of. Now, another requirement that you need is a torn Mothman wing. This one's a bit tricky, but remember, when the sun has set in the game, go to any cultist camp, and a Mothman is likely to spawn. Kill them and then loot it for the torn wing. This one didn't have it on it, but you're guaranteed to get one off of one of them. Now, the last 2 requirements for this one is Path to Enlightenment and the Firefly. So we can do both of those in one go. So we're going to move on to the next tadpole. The next one is the Mammologist. And we got to take some more pictures. And milk some Brahmin. Plus we have to do the knowledge test over at the Pioneer Scouts camp. So again, this one is in the description for all the questions and the answers. And we're going to head over to the Wayward, and there's going to be some Brahmin over here. And one of the requirements is to take a picture of the Brahmin. And also we have to milk 10. Have 10 successful milking. This one kicked me, so that was a no-go. Move on to the next one. This one let me milk it. It'll pop up in the top left corner if you've milked it, and each one counts as one, doesn't matter how much milk you get. Another location you can go to if these guys have already been milked is over in Flatwoods, in behind the church, behind this house over here. There's going to be 4 more Brahmin. Now you might have to switch lobbies a few times in order to get all of 10 Brahmin milk. Another location you can go to, which I didn't get on film, is the Anchor Farm up above Vault 76, and it'll be in like a little pen beside the house. Is another location you can get the Brahmin milk. Again, if someone else has milked them recently, you won't be able to get the milk, so you might have to switch lobbies to get that one completed. That one's been milked recently, so is that one. I think I just got that one. There's 4 over here. So next we're gonna go to Beckwith Farm, and you're gonna head towards the west till you get to this billboard over here. Climb down to the billboard and you'll find 4 cats over here. You just need to take a picture of one of them. Next, we're gonna go to Fred's Barbecue Shack, and you'll find Fox here all the time. Take a quick picture. The next place we're gonna go to is White Powder Winter Sports. You might have to kill a couple of Scorched while you're here, but once you've done that, you're gonna head to the east, up this hill. And you might have to wait for your AP to catch up, then hit that, and you'll find a possum to take a picture of. Next, we're going to head to White Springs Bunker, and we're going to go right up on top of it, There it is on the map. And once you get up on top, there'll be a rabbit and a squirrel possibly, but mostly rabbits. And you'll have to take a picture of one of them. Using VATS here will help you find them. And then if you don't find squirrel up top there, run over this way. These squirrels died instantly. I don't know what happened there, but you can still take a picture of them. Next, we're going to head over to the White Springs Golf Club and run over here. And usually there's some rad stags in this general area. This one happened to be dead. He was right around the corner there. Take a picture of him. It still counts. The next place we're going to go to is Autumn Acre Cabin. And there's going to be a pack of wolves over here. Take a picture of them. And then lastly, we're going to go to Dolly Sods. And we're going to take a picture of the Yagway that's right out front. I recommend killing him before taking the picture. Now that the Path to Enlightenment has popped up, we're going to go over there and we're going to take a picture of the Firefly. And now we just have to complete the event of the Path to Enlightenment. You go around and collecting the fluid from the rad toads and the fireflies, and then you just have to run them all the way up here to the top of the lighthouse, and making sure that you have all 50 between you and your friends. You've completed that event, and now we've completed all our badges. Now that we've completed all of the 3 badges, let's head back over to Jaggy at the Pioneer Scouts camp and complete the Order of the Tadpole. Once it's completed, you'll receive a tadpole backpack, which will give you a bonus 60 carry weight for your backpack. Let's go craft one in just a sec. At an armor workbench, you're going to go to the backpack, standard backpack, down to level 50, and there you go. You have 60 bonus carry weight once you've put the backpack on. You'll see at the bottom. Now let's get back to the Pioneer Scouts camp for a sec, because I want to show you how to get the extra 60 carry weight for the backpack, which would be the high capacity mod or plan. But before we do that, I just want to show you what you can spend your tadpole points on. Just come up to this tadpole vending machine and you can get either like a clean US flag, a Pioneer Scouts hat, a sleeping bag, or even the shorts. It's got some cool little plans in there. But you get the high capacity plan from this vending machine, the possum vending machine, or you can easily get it off of someone on Reddit for about 10,000 caps, and they'll give you the plan. I'm going to link a video of how to use Reddit in the description down below. It's just the better way of doing it. It's actually faster. Or you can go through 8 possum badges from this list that I'm about to show you, and it takes a lot longer. But let me know if you would like me to do a video on doing the possum points next. But Reddit is always the way to go. I hope this video helps you guys out. Thank you so much for watching once again, and take care everybody. Love you guys.